Alright, so excited to see both of these players in losers finals, bringing them one step closer, or losers semis, sorry, bringing them one step closer to continue in these best of 5 sets. Alright, but solid even start between both players here on PS2. Good parry from Lyra to get out of that nair chain. Would have led to quite a bit of a combo from JR, but Lyra being very cognizant of JR's approaches. Oh, good air dodge from Lyra there. The spacing very sketchy, but does a good job of it. Gets knocked out of the double jump, though. And he's going to get called out for an early and high recovery from JR. JR pulling judgment and getting a 9 first try. That's a good, if that's not a good omen, I don't know what else is. But JR trying to run away with a little bit of advantage here. Letting Lyra chase him around as Lyra's just trying to work hard to even things up, but choosing to do it in a pretty aggressive manner. Game & Watch is very light, so one hard hit at this point could take it, and yeah, back air off the top is going to bring things back to even stocks. Oh, the second air doesn't connect, and Lyra's able to get a falling up air out of it. That one up air doing 13 damage, I think? Oh my gosh. Alright, solid egg to up air is going to get quite a bit more damage, and Lyra's working hard to even things up at this point. Oh, air dodge going to save Lyra once again. Man, the corner pressure from JR has just been so intimidating so far. Calling out the high recovery once again, but Lyra mixing it up just a little bit and gets back to stage. Good patience from both players. Lyra's not committing to anything right here, knowing that she's at kill percent for sure, and Game & Watch is still 1 or 2 conversions away from being too scared. Oh man, high recovery once again. Lyra gets the double jump. Good option to try to get out of there. Alright, not sure that forward throw is going to kill just yet. Yoshi's still pretty heavy as well, so Lyra mixing up the recovery once again. Nice work.
I got a game like an actual biker out there too. I don't know where that's actually from. Okay, gotcha.
Alright, and finally taking that second stock off. Lyra had just been at such a high percent for so long. Alright, Lyra definitely only needs one solid conversion, maybe a combo, but wow, JR getting another judgment nigh. That's gnarly. This up air juggle is going to bring things to almost a full stock lead. Forward throw, creating some offstage pressure. Goes for the forward air. I love when Lyra does that. Lyra just has such good accuracy when it comes down to it. The third 9 for JR so far in this game, this one game. So seemingly the odds are very much in JR's favor when it comes to going for judgment, but at the same time, game's looking pretty even. Lyra almost gets the tech chase. JR deciding to roll away and doesn't get called out for it. Alright, things pretty tense in this first match. The armor for Yoshi. Ooh. Oh, JR, the offstage up B is going to take the stock. One of the things that you really have to look out for when it comes to Game & Watch's offstage presence. And JR is pretty accurate with those. I've been hit by one of them myself, unfortunately. But good game 1 going to JR. Alright, coming into game 2, we're going to small battlefield on Lyra's counter pick.
Oh, okay. Oh, lit? Yeah. Whatever makes money. No!
Ooh, egg. They're gonna even out with up smash there. Goes for the tech chase. JR having gone or with roll away both times now, but Lyra looking for that roll in. Might have just been looking for the common person's tendency, but JR continuing to be diligent for that roll away option. JR going to try to low profile a lot of Lyra's approach options. Seeing quite a bit more ducking from JR. Gonna get egged though and eat the back air. Oh, both players getting sent to the left side of the stage there, but good parry from JR into a forward tilt with that big old chair, taking the first stock in this game. Oh, contesting the down air. I think maybe the Yoshi's tail is a disjoint that barely beat it out, or maybe just got the startup of that down air.
Yeah. Hell no. It ain't very fun when, for some reason, Death Valley doing freaking training shit.
Oh, almost approaches on that charged up smash, but that move has armor, so Lyra did a good job of not running right into it. Alright, things even here for the second stock of this second game. Lyra going for a forward throw to call out JR's approach options, but oh my gosh, what a weird instance. Another one right in a row too, so hitboxes are just going all over the place at this point. Stocks can definitely be taken at any point here. Gets to a dashing shield and barely gets out of that down smash, but JR's forward air is going to contest with Lyra's recovery. Oh my gosh. Gets the drag down back air, but JR nares out of it, but gets back aired once again. Alright, Lyra again mixing up a recovery by going wide and out there, avoiding a lot of JR's options. Lyra is holding on to this second stock real well at this percent too. Down B's not going to contest with this. Getting a second hit of up air. But with these eggs, gets a solid percent conversion, gets that forward air, almost gets something out of it, but Bacon saving JR from even more of a deficit. Alright, JR finally getting that second stock off with a dash attack. That burst option that really you don't see too much from Game Watchers. They saved it for the end of the stock because you're just so used to them spacing kind of just very diligently with their aerials, trying to stay safe. Lyra goes off stage. Oh no, gets gimped with the double jump. Just a very niche thing that happens to Yoshi with Game Watch's up B. For some reason, the Game Watch up B just slightly knocks them out of the startup of their double jump and makes them lose it. So game 2 going to JR, utilizing that weird little tech that is unfortunate against Yoshi's.
I like keep thinking I can do this right, but I'm like, not one, at least not a card. It's definitely a risky one.
I'd love to go on vacation.
Alright, coming to game 3 now. Lyra looking down the barrel of a 3-0, but having had such a strong advantage in that second game, I wouldn't be surprised if Lyra could take this stock. Or take game 3. Alright, we are back to small battlefield, as Lyra did so well on this stage, but unfortunately lost just slightly to it in the very end there. I'm not surprised that Lyra's bringing it back, even though JR just won here, technically. Oh, I like the up tilt to nair conversion, definitely mixing things up when it comes to combo potential for Yoshi. Oh, good call out on landing with the up smash though. Lyra just coming out with a vengeance in this game 3. Goes for the drag down back air, but doesn't fast fall. It ends up get grabbed for it. Ooh, okay, gets a strong up smash there. Lyra's definitely picked up on some of JR's tendencies at this point. Alright, gonna get chaired. Chaired again. JR going way out there to try to get an offstage presence. So the key's going to go through the platform to hit Lyra. JR just still holding on to advantage here. So much pressure coming from him. Lyra just playing so well, spacing around JR's options.
There's a, what's it called? I think it's, I don't know which one or something.
Oh, forward smashing the key that time around. Oh man, finally getting shared to lose their first stock, but with a 70% lead, Lyra's still looking really good in this third game. JR off stage is very comfortable. Wouldn't be surprised if he got off this ledge very confidently, but gets nared by Lyra. Almost gets up smash for it and has the potential now to start some combos himself. Gets this nair into another nair. What are we going to see next? An up air. Nice. Solid 46% conversion. Lyra goes for the egg into the forward air. That move, I'm surprised to see that Game & Watch up B is going to hit the forward air on shield, as it seemed to be spaced pretty well, but that move is just so strong out of shield. That good parry from JR, but Lyra ready for it with a spot dodge. Oh man, gonna get down tilted there. That move is just so strong to kill. And last stock situation for Lyra, even though the first two stocks were such a strong advantage for Lyra. Alright, back to even stocks and percents. Lyra's fighting for their tournament life at this point. Oh, goes for the 9 hammer, but misses, but still gets the 9. Oh, forward throw to forward air. Second forward air. A lot of percent advantage here for Lyra. Oh boy, gets the grab. Solid work being done from Lyra so far. Things are close. Lyra could definitely take this game with a bit more diligence and precision around Game & Watch's options. Alright, JR still making things interesting though, bringing it back slowly but surely, having a little bit of percent advantage now too. I'm trying to look back and recall some of the kill options that have been so far from Game & Watch, and I think really Lyra's lost to these aerials more than anything else. Oh, loses their double jump on the recovery, and JR doing a really good job of chasing him out there to get the offstage contest to take that final stock and make this a 3-0, but man, a really close 3-0 to say the least.